On the shores of the Arabian Sea, at a hammerhead-shaped peninsula formed by two almost perfect naturally curved semicircular bays, a brand new seaport is gradually taking shape. Located at the crossroads of global sea shipping and oil exchange routes, the port links three major regions: South Asia, Central Asia, and the Middle East, with surrounding region holding around 2/3 of the world's proven oil reserves. It is expected to become one of the most important deep-sea ports in the world, with planned capacity of 400 million tons of cargo per year, which would be the highest in the region. It's the Gwadar deep-sea port in southwest Pakistan. Besides being a potential tourist resort, the port city of Gwadar may just be your future business destination. It is the gateway brotherhood. For centuries, trade has been vital to the growth and prosperity of all societies. Even in the ancient world, trade was the driving force behind progress, exchange, and growth. For nearly 2,000 years, merchants traveled along the Silk Road routes running from China to the West.
चीन और दुनिया के जो रिलेशनशिप है वो थ्रू सिल्क रूट, जिसको हम शराय रेशम कहते हैं, ये बहुत लॉन्ग टाइम बैक एक कहानी है ये.
The main cargo they carried was of course silk, but many other goods were also traded between East and West. But little did those merchants of old know that the very trade route they opened would one day become part of the most ambitious developmental project in the history of mankind. The middle of the 20th century saw the emergence of two important countries on the world map: Islamic Republic of Pakistan, which was created in 1947 after the partition of India, and the People's Republic of China. China and Pakistan established formal diplomatic relations in 1951, with Pakistan being one of the first countries to recognize China.
Relations, they go back a long way. There was a Chinese monk who traveled to Pakistan almost 1500 years ago, and in connection with this Gandhara civilization. So if we only considered 1951 to be the benchmark year for our relation, that is not so. The historical relations are very strong.
Evolution of this extraordinary relationship owes its genesis to the vision of the leadership of the two countries, who based the relationship on the principles on mutual interests and shared perceptions on regional and global developments.
63 में प्रीमेच्योर लाए पाकिस्तान आए, और ये एक वायदा हुआ कि पाकिस्तान और चीन जो है वो आपस में कल्चरल, इकोनॉमिक और बाकी दूसरे शोबों में भी, जिनमें मिलिट्री भी शामिल होता है, इस पे काम करेंगे.
This opened a door of opportunities, especially in the field of trade. But at this stage, there was no road link between the two countries to avail the opportunities opening up.
चुनने का विजडम बहुत हाई था, तो उनका ये ख्याल था कि चीन जो है वो लैंड लॉक्ड कंट्री है और एक ही रास्ता है जो उसको डायरेक्ट फौरी तौर पे इधर गर्म पानियों में ला रहा है. तो ये फैसला हुआ था कि शराय कराकरम बनेगी, और उसके लिए फिर दोनों गवर्नमेंट ने काम किया.
A road to revive the ancient Silk Route all the way from China to the Arabian Sea, where the Karakoram Highway was finally completed in 1979. A long-standing ancient trade link was resurrected between two great civilizations. Even at the Great Chinese Wall, there is an inscription that reminds all the visitors the contribution of their iron brother in the restoration of this great wonder. This is a further testimony to China's deep-rooted friendship with Pakistan.
北6台至7台的一段长城是用巴基斯坦伊斯兰共和国政府的捐款修复的，这是巴基斯坦和中国友谊之间的深厚友谊的象征。1989年3月20日，巴基斯坦大使阿克拉姆扎基阁下为这块纪念碑举行了揭幕典礼。
Honorable members, national anthems of the People's Republic of China and the Islamic Republic of Pakistan.
Friendship between China and Pakistan is based on trust and mutual support. We have been devoted friends through both good and hard times.
2015 saw the historic signing of $46 billion China-Pakistan Economic Corridor under the umbrella of Belt and Road Initiative, which is considered world's largest infrastructure project since the Marshall Plan. Under the CPEC, projects including the construction of road networks, railways, laying of fiber optics, and building a new seaport were signed.
CPEC constitutes four main clusters. One is the power sector, the other is infrastructure and transportation, third is Gwadar Port and its allied infrastructure, and the fourth is special economic zones and industrial parks.
ये बेल्ट एंड रोड का सबसे पहला प्रोजेक्ट है और जितना इंटरनेशनल मीडिया भी कह रहा है कि शोकेस फॉर बेल्ट एंड रोड, तो हमारी सक्सेस एक्चुअली अफेक्ट करेगी पूरे बेल्ट एंड रोड प्रोजेक्ट को।
Power sector was the priority of the government of Pakistan because of the serious shortfall we had, and that has helped. As you know, the load shedding and electricity shutdowns are much less now in Pakistan.
Within the next 3 years, as lots of projects are put into operation, then there will be no load shedding.
Industrial development is considered to be one of the most reliable strategies to promote long-term growth of an economy. The establishment of special economic zones have been the key behind China's spectacular economic growth. These are specifically defined areas where business and trade laws are different from the rest of the country, with an aim to increase trade, investment, job creation, and exports.
The fourth cluster on which we are about to embark is the setting up of industrial parks and special economic zones.
स्पेशल इकोनॉमिक जोन से तीन चीज़ें हासिल होंगी, टेक्नोलॉजी आएगी, इन्वेस्टमेंट आएगी, हमारे लिए जॉब्स आएंगी, हमारी एक्सपोर्ट की जो इस वक्त हम बहुत उसकी ज़रूरत में है।
So far, 9 SEZs have been identified and will be established across Pakistan under CPEC.
We are planning to invest one of the special economic zone in the DI Han cities. And this special economic zone will create at least 20,000 jobs to the local peoples.
तो पाकिस्तान के लिए ये जो स्पेशल जोन होंगे ये वही किरदार अदा करेंगे जो आज से 20-25 साल पहले चाइना के अंदर एक राइजिंग इकोनॉमी के तौर पर उन्होंने किए।
Even in the sector of e-commerce, Alibaba Group is expanding its business in Pakistan. Pakistan's domestic information technology market is also expected to witness growth under the establishment of special economic zones and industrial parks.
Together with our strategic partner Huawei, we using the PPP model, we are going to launch this IT special economic zone. We call the IT Park, which is the first IT park in Pakistan.
我们呢，在巴基斯坦现在呢，应该说已经有在很多行业有合作啊，比如说在我们“一带一路”上，我们有这个瓜达尔港的这个网络建设是由新华商城建的。除此之外呢，我们还在卡拉奇的核电站啊，它的网络建设也是由我们承建的。
Transport infrastructure is an important feature of CPEC. Apart from linking the country through a national network, companies like Norinco have developed the Orange Line metro train system in one of the most populous cities of Pakistan to ease urban congestion.
I am Jane from Norinco International. In Pakistan, we're doing a model project in the rail transit sector, Lahore Orange Line project. This project is a metro train project in the second largest city of Pakistan, Lahore.
With these projects, China is transferring its high-quality industrial technology, which will help promote a knowledge-based economy in Pakistan.
Of course, we would like to also transfer some of the technologies to the local people or local companies, our partners.
Thousands of Pakistan engineers and workers gained knowledge and working experience, working capability of modern mass transit.
Pakistan has a huge population, and in particular 65% of young population. This is a great potential.
In the construction period of 3 years, we have 5,000 Pakistani laborers, workers, engineers working in our project.
We are not only training them for our own project purpose, we are also training them for the future export of the human resource to other countries. The other of my project, we have a project in Saudi Arabia, in the Middle East, and we have a project in the South Asia. So we have many projects. We are operating in more than 110 countries. So we need the peoples.
I think it is very relevant for the capacity of export. For China, it is a huge market.
The infrastructure facilities China has built over the past 4 decades has boosted its economic growth and helped it lift more than 800 million people out of poverty.
Interesting चीज़ ये है कि चाइनीज़ जो हैं लोग जंगल का मंगल बनाने में बहुत तेज़ हैं। 84 में ही मैं गया था शेंचन, मैं शेंचन रहता हूँ, और मैंने उससे जाने से पहले पढ़ा था कि शेंचन को क्या बनाएंगे। मैं ट्रेन से उतरा, मैंने देखा, मैंने कहा यार ये 100 साल में नहीं बना सकते।
If you look at China and China's progress and China's development, their first economic zone was Shenzhen. They started from there.
और आज आप शेंचन देखें, world's top city.
Shenzhen was a small hamlet of fishermen with population of just 30,000. With the opening of Special Economic Zone, it has today transformed into a megacity with over 10 million people and has become one of the most dynamic and vibrant cities in the world.
Shenzhen was a small fishing village 20 years ago, and today it is a city of more than 10 million people, and one of the, I think it's got a GDP of probably more than $300 billion.
I'm quite sure they'll do the same in Gwadar. As a matter of fact, जो चीनी इंटरनल डॉक्यूमेंट्स हैं ना, उसमें कई दफ़ा ग्वादर को शेंचन से कंपेयर किया गया है कि भाई वी वांट टू ब्रिंग द सेम काइंड ऑफ इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर, और शेंचन की कंपनीज हैव विजिटेड ग्वादर टू सी हाउ दे कैन डू दैट।
Gwadar, a small fishing village in southwest Pakistan, is the nucleus of the multi-billion-dollar project. It is anticipated to become the hub of regional trade, similar to Shenzhen. The port city of Gwadar has been declared a special economic zone.
Now, as you know, Gwadar has been an underdeveloped, backward, town, a fishing village basically. But since it became part of CPEC, it has generated a lot of economic activity.
With the establishment of a business center in Gwadar Free Zone, the city has now witnessed a wave of development projects that are opening up new avenues of employment and businesses.
A lot of progress has been made for development of the port and the free zone. And this building, it itself, is a strong example.
The business center is meant to ease the process of doing business. It provides a one-window operation for all matters, including immigration, customs, visa operations, and port clearance facilities. The center has all the basic facilities available for investors coming to Gwadar.
Every Wednesday, no matter what happens, there is a container vessel called at Gwadar. This port is connected worldwide.
When you generate economic activity, you are providing jobs to people. you are improving their economic lots.
गवादर डीप सी पोर्ट की वजह से यहाँ पे काफ़ी नौजवानों को रोज़गार मिलेगी, जैसे कि फॉर एग्जांपल मैं खुद ग्रेजुएट करने के बाद पीसी में आया हूँ.
Anita is a vlogger from Gwadar. She believes that Gwadar is the reason why she became popular online.
मुझे बिल्कुल अंदाज़ा नहीं था कि मेरी स्टार्टिंग की कुछ वीडियोस के बाद मुझे इतना अच्छा रिस्पांस मिलेगा. यकीनन उसका रीज़न ग्वादर था, क्योंकि मेरी वीडियोस में कहीं ना कहीं ग्वादर दिख रहा था.
Increasing business activity is already creating opportunities for young Pakistanis, especially the locals of Gwadar, who were stuck in the trap of never-ending poverty and deprivation for decades.
मैं फ़ख्र महसूस करता हूँ जो अपने घर में होते हुए यहाँ पर काम कर रहा हूँ, चाइनीज़ के साथ काम कर रहा हूँ. यहाँ अगर देखा जाए ज़्यादातर जो हमारे ग्वादर के लोकल हैं यहाँ पर काम कर रहे हैं.
मां नसरतुल्लाह मां गवादर रहेगा मादा कारा बिजनेस सेंटर मां बास कोशं के मादा कारा चिया केदा नोके जागे नोके चीज़ा नोके मर्दमा काफ़ी कुछ चेंजिंग है. बिल्कुल नया ग्वादर लगता है, पुराना ग्वादर है ही नहीं.
Another crucial project underway is the construction of East Bay Expressway. This 19-kilometer-long 6-lane expressway will connect Gwadar Port to the Makran Coastal Highway to ensure the smooth transportation of goods in and out of the port.
We are the part of the construction team of the East Bay Express Highway. Now we are working on. And then also we are planning to involve in one of the destination plans in Gwadar, which is give more clean waters to the Gwadar people.
With the East Bay Expressway connection with the port and the Makran Highway, no disturbance to the local community will take place.
The fisheries sector in Balochistan is the major source of employment for people residing along the coastal belt. With the establishment of Economic Corridor, this sector is also expected to benefit immensely. The sector's exports could more than double from today's annual figure of 400 million to almost 1 billion.
In Gwadar, the fishing industry is now a low-end industry at this point in time. And if this industry is upgraded through the infusion of capital and Chinese technology, and it becomes a world-class industry, Gwadar's economic landscape will change.
Asif Jalil has been in the food business in China for the last 19 years. He is the CEO of various food chains across China. Jalil believes that through the Economic Corridor, Pakistani food exports will yield tremendous opportunities in Chinese market.
Chinese market for food, I mean, it's a very hungry market, I would say. And it's not only for the seafood, it's for the agriculture products, for everything, for vegetables, for fruit, for everything. And there's a very strong demand, very, very strong demand. And Pakistan has the automatically, we have the advantage of being low-cost producer, number one. And then because of the distance, the freight is lower. The time for the perishable goods, that is very, very important, which in case of China, it can be very, very less. So it's a big opportunity actually.
Shanghai. The East City of ancient China is world famous for the economic development that has taken place there. Shanghai is one of the main industrial hubs and is at the forefront of China's globalization. Akil, Pakistani jeweler in Shanghai, looks at Economic Corridor as an opportunity to promote more Pakistani gemstones in the Chinese market.
In Pakistan, basically, we have the mining areas like Skardu, Gilgit, Kaghan Naran. We're getting top quality peridots, which are famous all around the world for its color and brilliance. After Pakistan and China have One Belt, One Road cooperation and CPEC projects are going on, there are more and more Pakistani businesses are coming to China, and there are a lot of investment from China going to Pakistan. And we are expecting a big boom in Pakistani gems and minerals industry specifically for the Chinese market.
Besides business, CPEC has emphasized the need of cultural exchange between the countries. Mr. Chin at the Grandview Institution one of the best-known independent think tanks in China, based in Beijing, believes that cultural exchange is a vital component for the success of CPEC.
CPEC जो है जैसे एक गाड़ी है, CPEC एक व्हील इकोनॉमिक, दूसरा व्हील कल्चर, इसलिए CPEC में activity, culture is very important. People-to-people contact.
Intikhab Alam is a torchbearer of Urdu language in China. He first learned Urdu in 1963 and still teaches the language at Beijing University.
टूट जाता है कलम, हर्फ मगर रहता है। टूट जाता है कलम, हर्फ मगर रहता है। पाँव चलते हैं मगर नक्श ठहर जाता है।
इंतखाब आलम वो एक बहुत आला पाए के उर्दू शायर भी है। पाकिस्तान में भी और दुबई में भी जो उर्दू मुशायरे होते हैं, इंतखाब आलम साहब तशरीफ़ लाते हैं और उनका बहुत गहरी मोहब्बत है पाकिस्तान के साथ। वो आमतौर पे कहते हैं कि मैं ऊपर से चीनी दिखता हूँ लेकिन मैं अंदर से पाकिस्तानी हूँ।
उर्दू ऐसी ज़ुबान है, अगर आप गौर से मुताला करें और गहराई तक जाएं तो फिर आपको पसंद आएगी।
Chinese language institutes in Pakistan and Urdu departments in various Chinese universities have both seen an increase in students against the backdrop of CPEC.
CPEC की तामीर शुरू होने के बाद चीन में ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा लोग पाकिस्तान और CPEC से दिलचस्पी लेने लगे और इसीलिए चीन के मुख्तलिफ यूनिवर्सिटियों में उर्दू की तालीम भी देने लगी।
हमारे पास 2500 से ज़्यादा चाइनीज़ डिपार्टमेंट के स्टूडेंट हैं और ये भी CPEC के बाद बहुत ज़्यादा फ्लक्स है, बहुत ज़्यादा है।
मुश्किलें इतनी बड़े मुझ पर कि आसान हो गई। वो身上降了那么多困难，我遇到了那么多困难。
There are already 12 universities in China who are teaching Urdu language and literature. And this kind of teaching and education is expanding, in particular after the CPEC started. And also there are 4 Confucius institutes running in Pakistan, and more Pakistani young people or youth, they are interested in learning Chinese.
मुझे लगता है कि चीन और पाकिस्तान को करीब लाने के लिए हमें एक दूसरे को ज़्यादा जानना चाहिए और एक दूसरे को समझना चाहिए और इस मकसद को पूरा करने के लिए एक दूसरे की ज़ुबान सीखना बहुत ज़रूरी है।
The youth of China and Pakistan are enthusiastically learning each other's language.
अस्सलाम वालेकुम, मेरा नाम सहर है और मेरा चीनी नाम लिu जहान है।
您好，我叫麦安，我中国名字嘉瑞，我是初级班的学生，我现在在伊斯兰堡。
मुझे मालूम है कि पाकिस्तान चीन के बहुत अच्छे दोस्त हैं।
你好，先生，我叫韩八宝，我在国立现代语言大学学习中文，我学习中文3年多了。
मुझे उर्दू बहुत पसंद है और बल्कि मुझे पाकिस्तान की सकाफत बहुत पसंद है।
पाकिस्तान एक नया मुल्क है लेकिन इसमें बहुत ज़्यादा जगह तारीखों में मशगूल है, इसलिए मैं उर्दू पढ़ना चाहती हूँ।
Mr. Zhang also realizes the need of language and has adopted a unique way to overcome this barrier.
Every Wednesday, we have a program. We say it's a language program. Chinese are teaching our local staff Chinese, and the local staff are teaching us Urdu. It's not a matter of learning language. As a matter of fact, this is a process of cultural exchange. So we learn a lot from each other.
Educational exchange programs between China and Pakistan have an essential role in fostering mutual understanding And the youth that have enrolled in the programs will also contribute towards that goal.
China and Pakistan are really good friends, and we tie together. So I think in the future, maybe it is better, or we can have some cooperation between the media of these two countries, to especially to make the Chinese audience to get better idea of what Pakistan is, and to get know the culture, the people, and I think that is the most important thing for China.
नेशनल इंटरेस्ट हमने यहाँ देखा है, उस मीडिया में जो मोहब्बत है वतन के साथ, मैं अपने मीडिया को यही कन्वे करूँगा कि अपने मफाद, अपने रियासत के मफादात को प्रोटेक्ट करना है, आपने करना है।
शंघाई में मैंने एक मूवी का वो दिखाया, पाकिस्तानी मूवी के बारे में ट्रेलर एक मैंने चलाया, ठीक है। तो चाइनीज़ के लिए बड़ा सरप्राइज़ था कि यार इतनी अच्छी मूवी है, लेकिन इसके यहाँ हमने मार्केटिंग कभी नहीं की। तो ये वो चीज़ें जिस पे हमें सोचना चाहिए, हमने ये डिपेंड नहीं करना चाहिए कि गवर्नमेंट ही करेगी, कुछ चीज़ें होती हैं जो हमने खुद ही करनी है।
मेरा नाम है मोहब्बत। ये फिल्म चाइना में उस वक्त काफ़ी पॉपुलर था। ट्रूथ दिस फिल्म, मतलब है ना, इस फिल्म से चाइनीज़ अवाम बहुत पाकिस्तान के बारे में जानते हैं।
प्यार करते करते मेरी उम्र बीत जाए।
Hubei is a music teacher at Pakistani Embassy School.
I love my job. I love students and I love music.
She fell in love with Pakistani music and culture ever since she saw a Pakistani movie as a little girl.
When I sing this song, I can feel that I am a Pakistani. I started with this song since I was 4 or 5 years. My grandmother, she's 85 years old. She loved Pakistani movie. She loved Pakistani songs. So she brought me to this music world.
Even though there are some cultural and language differences, the core values remain the same.
And the Chinese culture, Pakistan culture, are very similar. As a matter of fact, we have the same cultural values, respect to each other, respect the individuals, and respect our parents.
ज़्यादा मुख्तलिफ नहीं है। Chinese people और पाकिस्तानी आवाम बहुत नेक है, sincere है।
ओ नार बजे खड़ी प्यार भला झूले लारण सिंदड़ी दा सेवण दा सही शहमा सिकलंदर दमादम मस्त कलंदर हा अली दा पहला नंबर दमादम मस्त कलंदर सखी शहमा सिकलंदर ओ लाल मेरी ओ लाल मेरी।
So we share the same cultural values, to be honest.
आपको पता है दरिया सिंध चीन के तिब्बत से वो उसका मंबा है, तिब्बत में है, कुदरती तौर पर भी और हमारे दिलों के दरमियान भी एक दरिया है, एक दूसरे के दिल से दिल को रात होती है।
People of the Pakistan should have the confidence with your new government, and people of the Pakistan should have the patience. I believe the Gwadar port and the Gwadar areas will be very successful after 10-15 years because the development need time.
After a decade or two, we shall be looking at this time as history in the making.
उम्मीद करते हैं कि हमारा CPEC पाकिस्तानी ordinary आवाम को फ़ायदा देगा।
मेरी तो ये दुआ है कि हमारे पाकिस्तानी दोस्तों की ज़िंदगी से दिन ब दिन बेहतर होती जाए।
मुझे फ़ख्र है पाकिस्तान हमारा चाइना का एक बाइमदाद दोस्त भी है। हमारा दोस्ती पुराना ज़माने में कायम हुई।
चीन पाकिस्तानियों को पाथिये कहते हैं। पाथिये का मतलब है आयरन ब्रदर्स।
बचपन से हम जानते थे कि पाकिस्तान हमारे सबसे अच्छा दोस्त है।
मैंने सोचा है कि हिंदी भारत की ज़ुबान है और उर्दू पाकिस्तान की ज़ुबान है। मैंने सोचा है कि भारत अक्सर चीन के खिलाफ बात करता है और पाकिस्तान हमारे मुल्क की दोस्त है, इसलिए मैं उर्दू ज़ुबान इंतखाब करता हूँ।
मुझे पाकिस्तान पर बहुत फख्र है। पाकिस्तान बहुत पसंद है, प्यार करती हूँ, पसंद नहीं
The China-Pakistan friendship is rightly called sweeter than honey, and now it has entered new era with a shared destiny.
मैं उर्दू सीखने की कोशिश कर रहा हूँ. I am just trying to pick up some word, but it's a difficult language.
对我中国的兄弟们，说几句话。中国是我们巴基斯坦人最信赖的朋友，我们把中国看成自己最可爱的朋友。中国对很多巴基斯坦懂汉语的巴基斯坦人是第二个故乡。And 我自己的感觉是，当我在手里拿着巴基斯坦和中国的国旗呢，我心里觉得很骄傲。我的骄傲也是我是汉语老师 ，and 我们巴基斯坦人把你们中国人看成自己的一家人。
As poet-philosopher Iqbal foresaw, China has arrived as a global economic powerhouse. And now with Pakistan, Economic Corridor under the BRI initiative is creating enormous opportunities for the region and beyond.
गिरंग हाब चीनी संभलने लेके गिरंग हाब चीनी संभलने लेके हिमालय के चश्मे उबलने लगे.
कोई वास्ता जो दे रहा है रास्ता है, दिन वही एक रात है, हम दोनों की एक बात है.
我的朋友来自远方，带来一带一路的梦想，无论白天还是黑夜，我们行走在一条路上。
है बात सही जिंदगी जो रही, हमें मिलके यूं मुस्कुराना है, सुन ले जहां. 你好，欢迎दोस्त मैं और तू, वालेकुम अस्सलाम, शुक्रिया पंजो. 你好，欢迎दोस्त मैं और तू, वालेकुम अस्सलाम, शुक्रिया पंजो.